Here's something I never thought I'd say. Let's watch the Snow White trailer. Yeah, that's right. There's this new Snow White movie my kid told me about. Except it's not new. It was already canceled once. It's even starring Rachel Zegler. My opinion is the real reason that movie got shut down in the first place. Disney had some other excuse for it. But Rachel Zegler went on this tirade about how she didn't like Snow White, how she didn't like men, how she's woke, and blah, 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 blah. And Disney, in its infinite desire to diversify everything, is going to apparently continue with this movie. Sans, from what I hear, sans the actual midgets they had originally hired. I know they like to be called dwarves, but for the sake of reality, we're going to go with what we all know them as when they're not looking. Anyway, let's watch this trailer.
This was my father's kingdom. A place of fairness.
Hold on here. So look, I'm not trying to get hung up on Rachel Zegler. That doesn't look like a terrible Snow White. I mean, she looks pretty German in that picture to me. Let's watch. I'll show you. She looks super German. Let's see, German girls. I hope this isn't triple X when it comes up. There we go. Oh yeah, no, she looks totally like German girls. Nein! Nein, Fräulein! This does not look like your average German girl, Rachel Zegler. Don't get me wrong, she's not a bad-looking girl, but, I mean, come on. I married a girl that's mostly German. Maybe I'm a little partial. But, yeah, she doesn't look anything Germanic. And when you say, but Moo, why does that matter? Well, here's the thing. For a person and a group of people that bitch about cultural appropriation, you have to understand something. All of these fairy tales are Germanic, especially Snow White.
This was my father's kingdom. A place of fairness. But the queen changed everything.
Take him away!
Your Majesty.
What did you say?
Look, the irony of them finding a German fairy tale and casting Gal Gadot as the villain is not lost on me. It's kind of hilarious, but it's Gal Gadot. She's pretty awesome.
The people need some kindness.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Okay, I like Gal Gadot in this. I'm not gonna lie. I like the way she delivered that line.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all?
Famed is thy beauty, Majesty.
Okay, look, I'm not a Disney fan, but I love me some Magic Mirror. That I like. I like the voice for the Magic Mirror. I like the graphic for the Magic Mirror. It reminds me of the old Disney, the Halloween Treat. I watch it every year with my kids. And we have forever, because I used to watch it as a kid coming up. And even like Disney, Vault Disney, I think it was, they would have the Magic Mirror pop up, and they would have the animation. And it looked and sounded like that. So kudos that they didn't change that. It's even a very similar looking animation. Okay. I'm not a Disney fan, but I am pleasantly surprised with this. I know, weird, right? Come on, Gal Gadot's hot.
I now behold.
I look at you, and I just want to be the fairest of them all.
Wah, wah, wah. Okay, look, they didn't need to add that into the film, especially considering the gal they have playing Snow White is not exactly fair-skinned. I don't care that much, personally, because to me it's... And I don't think most people care. I think what people are upset about is the diversifying, not so much of the characters, but the reason they're doing it is to try to wipe out. They're not doing this to diversify and make other kids feel included, guys. That's a load of horse crap, because it's not true. It doesn't work that way. I don't understand how they think that they have to do something like that. It's an imaginary thing. I don't understand. I love The Last Dragon. Do I need to look like Bruce Leroy? Like Damon Wayans. My stand-up is nothing like Damon Wayans' stand-up. Okay? It doesn't matter. I can relate to them on a different level. It doesn't have to be just surface level. That's the stupidest way to try to... It insults everything. It literally boils everything down to skin color, and it's stupid. But it doesn't bother me when it's these kind... Like, the Little Mermaid thing didn't bother me at all that she was a redhead black mermaid. Who the hell cares? It's a fucking mermaid. She could be aquamarine, and I wouldn't give two shits. It's a mermaid. It's not a real person. I understand the Snow White thing might offend people a little more because it's supposed to be a fucking German girl. Okay? Like, it's like Cinderella. It's a German story. They're going to be fair-skinned German girls, bro. Like, okay? That's probably why some people... So I can understand why some people get upset about it, but it doesn't matter to me. At the same time, why they're doing it does. Because it's insulting.
The queen is evil. You must flee into the woods.
All those black woodsmen they used to have in Germany. Now I'm just being an asshole, but still. It's a point. It's a point to be taken.
My parents always said this forest was a magical...
Bro, what's the point of doing a live-action rendition of a cartoon if you're just going to make it CGI? I understand you're not going to get a turtle wrangler on there to make him smile with a squirrel on his back. But Hollywood used to have the ability to train animals. I'm just saying, you could have had real animals.
place.
The bird. You're going to tell me you couldn't find a trained bird in Hollywood from Disney with all of your money? You couldn't find one trained bird for a scene in the movie? I don't care that much, but it's stupid because you're live actioning a cartoon. You're cartooning a live action cartoon. It's Inception. Bunnies.
Hello? Is there anybody here?
No fucking way. Are you serious right now? No meteor this year? No super volcano? Midgets have a hard enough time finding work without being replaced with CGI people. You could have hired midget actors. Dwarves, sorry guys. I'm on your side, shorties. You guys call me normies, I know it. I don't want to hear it. Look guys, this is insulting. I'm pretty sure there was some controversy about the little folk being fired or having gotten looked over, one or the other, for this gig. I feel like that was a conversation that took place when this originally got canceled, this project. I didn't realize it was this egregious. I thought it would be more like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where they take a relatively normal-sized guy and AI him down, not straight-up cartoon dwarf the guy. Oh, come on. You're going to tell me that the technology for midgets in movies and special effects peaked in the mid-90s? Elf was what? What year did Elf come out in? 90-something? You're going to tell me that the technology for... Actually, Bob Newhart's not a good example of an elf. Anyway, regardless, there were elves. Remember Willow? Did you guys ever see that? Or the Ewoks in Star Wars? Practical effects and special effects are still a thing. They're probably actually cheaper to do. Well, maybe not in this day and age, but they look better? I mean, this is more insulting to me. I'm actually more hung up on the dwarf thing than I am about Rachel Zegler by far. Because I really don't care if she's Snow White. She's a bitch every time she talks about Snow White as a character. She's a girl boss kind of weirdo she came out with one of the least effective apology. It was like basically a YouTube apology video. It was a non-apology, and it was insulting, and she continues to get work. She's had a very short career, and I don't understand why it didn't get truncated sooner, but I guess when you're that privileged a person, you can just do whatever you want.
It's a human.
What did you think I was?
Nothing. Ghost.
Motherfucker, do you not think dwarves are humans, Disney? Hold on.
Ghost. Ghost. Nothing. Ghost.
Was.
Nothing. Human.
What did you think I was?
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 Human.
I'm doing
What did
this
you
on
think I-
purpose.
Human.
What did you think I was?
Disney doesn't think dwarves are humans. There's a lot of real live dwarves that are probably going to be pretty offended by that. More so than me calling them midgets. Dwarfism's a thing, Disney. I thought you guys were supposed to be woke.
Nothing. Ghost.
A ghost. Ghost. That's another insult. First of all, it's one thing to call her the fairest in the land. It's another to say she's so pale she's a ghost, bro.
You'll be safe from the Queen here.
The Queen stole everything from all of us. I'm gonna need your help.
What did she steal from all of you?
Restore our kingdom.
When did the Queen steal things from everyone? The only thing she stole was Snow White's kingdom.
Find Snow White.
This is our kingdom, and now we're here to take it back.
You were saying.
I'm sorry, my dear. Did I frighten you?
Disney is dead. Let's just be real here. Disney's not a real thing anymore. The only thing holding Disney together at all is Marvel. Star Wars isn't really doing it anymore. And they're going to release more garbage from that unless they fire just about everyone in charge of it. I'm surprised the shareholders haven't done something about this, because if my company was churning out this shite, all I know is, dude, Disney doesn't think that dwarves are human. Don't get me wrong, Lord of the Rings did the same shit, but Lord of the Rings doesn't try to be woke. Just saying, Disney. And cultural appropriation, Disney, shame on you. And the fact that you're making an Israeli girl the evil person in this, that just tracks. If this were somebody else making a movie like this, Disney people would be all up in arms about it, you know? Rachel Ziegler, if the shoes were on the other foot, she'd be wigging out. Oh, she did, because some white girl did a Disney or another Snow White movie. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, was it? She's a commentary person. Was an actress. What the hell's her name? My kid watches her. Britt Cooper. Britt Cooper. And they did a live action, and Rachel Zegler didn't like that because they did like a corrected version of Snow White that wasn't a girl boss, the guy doesn't save her kind of thing. I don't know. I have no hope for this churn fest. We saw live action movies from cartoons are one of the stupidest things when they're newer. This is an older one. Snow White's like the movie that started Disney. And for them to turn around and make a cartoon into this that's still half fucking cartoon. CGI is basically cartoon. I'm perplexed as to who is... Do they just hire AI? Because you have to be void of human emotion to be able to come up with something so stupid. You have to be out of touch with how people feel about things and what sells. Like, I can imagine the people watching this are going to be just the ultra woke Disney fans who are super into Disney, or those that never miss anything Disney does and thinks that everything Mickey Mouse touches is like aphrodisiacal. An aphrodisiac. Get some moister than an oyster. Whatever. I don't know. Are you a Disney fan? What do you think of this? Let me know in the comments below. Are you a dwarf? let me know what you think of Disney saying you're not human. If I call you a midget, it's just because I like you. I wouldn't call you a midget if I didn't think you were cool. I'd just call you an asshole. Like the guy from Little People, Big World. He flipped me off once in traffic when I lived in Portland. Fuck that guy. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you going to go see this movie? I probably won't. Maybe I will. If you guys want to see me do a review of this movie, I will, for sure. But anyway, I'm your buddy Moo Juice Magic. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. Like this video if you like it. If you love Disney and all it's worth, then go ahead and dislike it if you're a Disney-ophile. Unless you're a Disney fan and you agree with me, I can understand that. I'd be annoyed. I'm already annoyed. I don't even like Disney. As for Rachel Ziegler, I mean, I'm sure The View will be hiring soon. I mean, Joy Behar only probably has 2 or 3 refills left in her before all the adrenochrome drains out of her. All right. Love you in the face. Bye.